You okay?
Yeah. I told Allie to go grab the camera because it's like every once in a while I get these like this weird feeling where it's like dizzy, but it's not, and it's like you're weak, but it's not, and then it's like, I don't know, it's weird. Then
Makes you nervous.
Yeah, it makes you kind of nervous, and your anxiety. It could be like panic attacks. I've never had a panic attack.
You might have some, you know.
Because we were gonna leave and I was walking. I just felt this weird feeling. I just had to sit down and really quick and try to figure out what was going on, and just, I don't know, it's weird.
You know, like sometimes I know probably a lot of you guys experience this where you just like don't feel like yourself, like you feel like your body's like a little like out of loop.
Yeah,
and
it's kind of what it feels
right?
like.
Like
Yeah.
out of loop. That's like from what Charles is describing it to me. And I feel like I can semi-relate in a sense, like where it's either like you're so overly exhausted or your equilibrium, something's just off, and that's how he's kind of feeling right now.
The other day I was like sick, and now this.
It's okay. You're human. Have you ever been sick in the 10, 11, 12 million years that you've filmed? Thanks for the alert. My watch just let me know that my exercise ring is usually way further along than it is right now.
Condescending thing.
Thanks. I am heading back out. I took Charles around for a ride earlier because sometimes like getting fresh air, especially for me and for him most of the time, makes him feel a little bit better. I don't know, there's something really, well, refreshing about fresh air. We went out, went for a little ride, kind of went up and down basically by the water and tried to get him just to feel better, but he just hasn't been feeling great, and I think that he's potentially getting a cold, but I also think that he is taking on a lot, and I think that it's finally catching up to him. And for those of you who know Charles, you know that he's a very, very hard worker.
Melissa's calling. Hey, idiot.
Hey, why aren't you texting me back, you dick?
I didn't have my phone on me.
You always have your phone on.
I don't have my phone. I'm talking to the camera. Naturally leave it to myself or my sister to sniff out an awesome brand new pizza place. Oh, there they are. Always down for new pizza. This is very W Hotel, right? Excuse me. Apparently a prisoner's pizza. What was the story? Because they used to try to like...
Something about hiding.
They would smuggle things into the pizza crust for prisoners, and it's super red. It's just this red.
That means happiness. Red for happiness.
We're training for Fast Money.
Fast Money on Family Feud with Stove Harvey.
You guys should tweet Family Feud and tell them to put the Trippies on there.
Oh my God, I'm totally down.
I'm calling. I'm nominating us.
Alright, well, we'll see if we can do any good.
Bad job for someone who's accident prone.
Oh God.
Construction worker.
No. Glass house builder.
What?
Make a garment you'd probably find in the dressing room for a pro wrestling event.
What are these
A thong. A unitard.
Yeah.
Visit where you aren't allowed to touch anything.
Museum.
What did you say? Construction? So you
Yeah.
get 20 points.
20 points. And what did you say? Glass house builder?
What did you say for the garment?
Unitard.
Number one was tights. So
That's the same thing, right?
32 points. So both number one answer, or construction was number two. You said museum gallery. Both got number one, 68 points. Name a recreational activity traditionally done in hot weather. You said
Soccer.
Soccer, nothing. And you...
I couldn't say anything because she yelled at me.
Volleyball.
Swimming was the number one. Volleyball at 17.
I said volleyball.
Name an article of clothing you can't wash in the washing machine.
Sweater. Oh, no. Wool sweater.
No, Allie, what is it?
Silk.
I should know
What do you have
because...
to wear every day?
Blouse.
Blouse.
Bra.
Tights.
Bra.
Bra.
Oh man, I always thought that's the
Oh, wait.
washing
Shoes are number one, but bras.
I got my shoes and my bra in there.
And your hat.
You're not supposed to. Well, you're not supposed to dry your bra. Name a public place where you're likely to catch a cold or a bug.
Airplane.
Department.
Airplane.
The health department.
Airplane.
I mean,
Or public
that could be a
transportation.
shopping center. School is number one.
I know.
Something people are often chased by in movies.
A dinosaur.
That's number one. Monsters. If you met the real Prince Charming, how would you know it was him?
He was wearing a crown. Or he was a frog.
Very good. That was number one.
What?
Name
Frog.
something that a man had better not take along on his honeymoon.
Another woman.
Very good.
Whoa.
That's number one.
Woo!
Good job.
So we just got back, and Marley could not wait for Christmas.
She ripped open a bunch of presents, Marley. Look, it was over on her bed too. That's why I knew it was her.
She just could not wait.
Look at this.
What's in here? Those are definitely Marley bites. Watch, it was Rika the whole time. Every year, she at least opens one present. You, what are you opening presents for? You in trouble now. What are you doing opening presents? Was it you? It's never Zoe. Unless she's the best dog at framing other dogs. Like her entire life has been framing Marley for everything. Now that we're home, actually, I want to say thank you and give a little shout out to the CTFXC Patreon group. First one, Catherine Broadburn. That's Zoe. Thank you for making that loud. Tracy Borganazani. I might be butchering that. It's right here on the screen. Mike Fullerton, Mike Bradley, and Teresa Renfro. So thank you guys so much for being part of the CTFXC Patreon group. If you guys want to check it out, links down in the description. There's a bunch of, rewards, perks for joining the thing. We have a podcast that's only on that as well. So go check that out, links in the description. But now actually I want to talk to you guys about something else really quick. It's been kind of on my mind. I was talking to Allie. Some things I just don't like talking about, but today felt like really weird. It's not like, it's like I was, how did I describe it? It's like you're dizzy, but you're weak.
You kind of like experienced this before where it's like, I was saying like, do you feel like your equilibrium is off? And
Right.
like you're dizzy, but you're lightheaded, you feel weak.
I feel like it's almost psychological too. Like
Yeah.
once you start thinking about it,
It's intensified.
it just makes it even worse. So what I was trying to do is like today is just kind of like shut off from a little bit. Cause like, I don't know if anyone's ever experienced a seizure and stuff like that. Like it's a weird feeling. It's indescribable. Allie always asks me like how to describe it. And like, I honestly
like
have
the
no.
onset.
Yeah, like it's like the onset is so weird. And I didn't have one. But today I kind of felt like really strange. And so Allie just told me to go home and sleep. So I pretty much did that today, unfortunately. It's really weird and awkward to talk about because it's a vulnerability, and like I always feel really awkward kind of talking about it because I feel when I do talk about it, it makes things like, because it's all like a mental thing I feel like, so when I talk about it, I think about it, and when I think about it, it makes it worse.
But it was a physical thing.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, because it makes you kind of feel a little goofy. But I'm just saying, like, as far as, like, the mental aspect, it's, like, makes it worse when you talk about it. So often I don't really like to, especially in the vlogs. But today I just felt like I kind of had to, just because I'm fine. Everything's good. It's just, I just wanted to explain. Like, the other day I was sick. Like, today I was just feeling weird. So, like, I needed to just, like, take a second. Sorry. Every time I try to talk, like seriously, Zoe's always like doing something goofy.
I think from an outsider's perspective, because we talked about it, like as you guys probably saw from earlier, we were just trying to make him feel better,
Right?
And, like back to normal. Went in the car and just
drove around,
got some fresh air. And one thing that Charles kept saying to me is that he's like, I don't feel like me, and I feel weird, I feel off, and I'm embarrassed. I think that's always been your biggest thing. Like you always feel embarrassed, like you think that people
in public.
Yeah, or just even in the vlogs, like you just think that people are going to judge you, which is not the case, obviously.
No, it's not the case at all.
But
I realize it more and more.
It freaked you out because it reminded you of things, and
like I said, if you've never had one of those, which I hope no one ever has, it's a weird feeling, like especially when you feel like something's weird and then you kind of associate it with another thing. I felt like I would be kind of lying or hiding something. No, I mean like hiding it. I don't want to hide it.
Yeah, and I think one thing you kept saying to me was like you don't want to like leave you guys in the dark. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
you don't want to you don't want to act like that something's wrong when it wasn't that way.
Right. It's like my personality and Allie's personality. Like when we're having an annoying day or an off day, I mean, I feel like it comes across because we're very expressive people. So I feel like when one of us is kind of having an annoying day or is like frustrated about something,
It comes off.
it comes off. You can really honestly tell. And I felt like today, me being absent a lot of the video, I felt like it was, you could tell. You know what I mean? I kind of felt like I needed to talk a little bit and just kind of get, this is a rambling mess, but it makes me feel a little bit better kind of talking. Hopefully relating to somebody over there that might be over there on the internet is what I'm talking about, that might have similar situations. I mean, Allie's always been so supportive of everything. Even when, like today, she literally just put Simpsons on and told me to sleep.
I think this week was just a lot. It was a lot to take on, and it was a
I
lot.
mean, we did a lot.
Happened, and I think that your body was finally saying, "Hey, guess what? You did a lot, so it's time to calm down."
Time to calm down. Honestly, it just kind of reminded me of that time I had a seizure, or one of the times, because I don't normally have them in the daytime. So like, the ones that I've had in the daytime, I really remember.
He's doing better.
I'm doing a lot better. I feel so much better. Allie and I are just gonna watch. That was a cat. Sorry. That's the perfect way to end a video. What did she do?
She knocked the box though.
That was a perfect way to end a
I can't even
video.
get mad at them for ripping up the box.
No. Well, I'm surprised. We have a thing of like Hershey chocolates in the comments. I want you guys
No,
right there.
Don't ask.
Right
him.
there. That little thing.
But Marley ripped the freaking box to shreds.
Yeah, but she hasn't discovered. I'm gonna give it 3 days. The second she sees us eat something out of there, it's gonna be gone. Thank you so much for letting me ramble and all that fun, annoying stuff. And hopefully, maybe somebody out there kind of can relate to what I'm saying. And hopefully you can feel a little bit better knowing that you're not alone. Rika's knocking stuff down, so I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for letting me rant and have a great night, guys. Bye.